back into YouTube and gonna see. It still says streaming offline, but
yeah, give it a sec. Let's see if it.
Hey, so it says we're live. So looks
Sweet.
like it's loading up here now.
Awesome.
So yeah, I mean the video's still loading, so we'll just give that a second to make sure we're all going live here. We got the live chat on the side. For anyone that's going to be tuning in, guys, we got Matt Loberstein with us today. And
what's up?
Yeah, let's open it up here on Skype. And I think I can still see some OBS in the background there, but we'll see what's good here.
Close enough.
Yeah, no. So anyways, guys, if you can hear the audio, that's all that really matters here. So we got Matt with us today. He's where is he out of? Hermosa Beach, Cali?
Yep, exactly. Los Angeles area.
Awesome. So yeah, I came across your channel not too long ago. You've been selling on Amazon for about 3 years now, making quite amount of a revenue every month and every year now. So can you give us a little bit of your backstory and just how you started and like what brought you to where you are today?
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, I think it goes back to probably what everyone can relate to that's interested in something like Amazon is that you just don't want to go down that path of the same old thing everyone else is doing and going into a job that you hate and not have all of that. So, you know, I first started with side hustles while I was in college. I was flipping things off of Craigslist onto eBay, used things like cell phones, stuff like that. That sort of evolved into me buying things from AliExpress and semi-bulk, which then led me, and that was competitive because it's basically like wholesaling, you're competing with other people selling the same thing. That led me to think of doing private label, making my own brands so I can control the price, all of that. I started doing that about 3 years ago when people were hardly saying turn private label. It was kind of like the next obvious step when I was selling things that were generic from AliExpress. Well, it was just the intuitive that the brands on the shelves at a store are just basically putting a label on things too. So.
Yep.
I started doing that, and so I started doing Amazon in this way about 3 years ago. I started with like eBay, all that, probably like 6 years ago now. So, yeah, I mean, the first year, so that was like 2015. It was pretty solid. I think I did like just $1 million in revenue that year, but I was reinvesting aggressively into new products, all of that. So then last year, 2016, I did 1.2 million, and then now this year. It's October 3rd now, and I think I'm already at like 0.1 million or so, and Q should be gigantic, so I should end up quite a bit last year. So, I mean, now I have like 30 plus products, all that, but yeah, just continuously trying to go and do that.
Awesome. So, yeah, a lot of people on my channel, I myself have been kind of new to the whole Amazon FBA world. I just started here in the beginning of May, but a lot of people are having difficulty or they don't know the whole workaround with product research, and what I always tell people is don't really, I mean, you could look for the perfect product. It might take a while, but I think it's wise to test a number of products out and see what does the best. Like, put all your research in, but maybe start with, like, I haven't done this myself, but maybe start with 3 products that have really great numbers and everything like that. And then order smaller batches out of maybe 500 units, and you get stuck with a lot of inventory. Like, what are your parameters of kind of getting started with new products, and like how many units you like to start out ordering? You know.
So it definitely is different now that now I start with 2,000 of something or 3,000 of something, but I understand that for somebody just starting fresh, I don't necessarily want to risk that. So yeah, when I started, it was the same thing. It was probably around. Like right around 200 units or so. I think it was like $800 my very first order. I do think that's a bit harder nowadays. I don't know like how much you started with, but I try to tell people, you know, have a few grand at least, because I do think that opens up your opportunities more, just because it sort of weeds out how everybody is trying to find a product they can start for under $1,000. The more you can do to sort of the mold of what everybody else is looking at, the better off you will be becoming something you're avoiding for whatever reason. And like startup capital being one, but yeah. So for me and my research, Step one is existing sales volume. Everyone watching this has probably dug into plenty of videos and they understand all that. So that's still my core, having existing sales. I don't want to get into something that's just dead, even if I win. So something that I feel I can stand out in some way, even if it's as simple as just photos or like just the listing quality. But at this stage, I do try to differentiate my products physically and make actually great products that are a level above the others. And my big thing, like I've said to you, and if anyone's watching my channel, they'll know, is like really talking about building out a product line and not just doing like one random product then another random product, but thinking of it as a real brand and a growing product line. It just helps it helps you launch your sequential products more because you already have that base, and it's just more protectable long term to like own that brand and that customer base.
Yeah, no, that's what I like to hear. I mean, starting out with something to just start with like trend products and put their models in something that's like, I mean, with the whole Jungle Scout, they now have like the Google Trend data built into Jungle Scout, which I think is cool. And I did look up fit spinners and I saw immediately like it took off in the month of May or whatever it was, and then literally search volume in Google got like totally destroyed in like a month or two after that. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, having a stable base of products really good, and the products I'm selling right now are like really stable and just get consistent sales every day. It's not the sales volume I'd like, but that stable base is like trending products and give them a shot, But
yeah, things like fit spinners, they go up and down. Look how people stuck with fit spinners in their garage right now. So I don't feel too bad about jumping to those wagon things like that. And yeah, you might make a bunch of money real quick, but it's not going to be sustainable. And so my current philosophy with just the landscape of Amazon and how it's shifted is I'm not really looking for like that single product that's going to make me rich or whatever. It's more about like what you said, how you said your first product is just getting consistent, pretty good sales. Well, what if you could just do that 10 more times? You'd be doing pretty well, right?
Yeah.
So that's more like thinking out.
Also, I'm just checking out some of our like comments, and they say like, the quality is the audio is coming in, so we got a few people tuning in. That's pretty cool.
Awesome.
I'll see if you guys have questions. Some guy was just asking me how's my product going. We just got another person in here, so that's pretty sweet, guys. It is our first live stream interview. I think it's Matt's first live stream interview as well going on right now, but we're gonna work this out and start doing some more of these and bring more live stream value to you guys here. But as for my products, basically, like I just said, like I'm getting nice consistent sales every day, but volume of sales is not to where I want to be at, making like at least 100 a day or whatever like that. But I did just order another product in, so, and there is a bypass to get that product to be okay to be selling in Amazon. And as for my first product, there was a restriction as well, and a lot of friends weren't allowed to sell this product, but I jumped over some hurdles and somehow was allowed to sell that one. So yeah, no, I'm excited to see, because like my profit for this next product should be like